What's up? Welcome back to the channel. Fresh back from Clash of the Titans at Okeechobee, race number 4. Before I get started, I just want to thank Juan Diaz. He loaned Black Betty the 7PX that he had probably for 6 months. And Chance Sims, thank you very much for giving us a great deal on this controller. Sherry is very happy. Let's get started. So when we got there, the usual stuff, get started. Started off on golds because it's hot as blazing balls out here in Florida now. And reds are not going to work down here in the heat like that. So at 100 inches of mercury on the tire. And I was just clicking it down. Didn't get very many runs in. It was hot as hell. And as you can see, right here I changed from 100 tire pressure, inches of mercury, and I raised it, here it is, and I raised it from 100 to 120, because it's getting so sticky out there because people refuse to move to another groove until it's like so bad out there. So as you see, it picked up dramatically just by adding 20 inches of mercury. 6 foot got better, mid got better, the whole run got better. So just left it like that, just making a few more passes, tuning up, gun, ESC back and forth. And then I get right down here about 64, 66, just laying around in there. Added some mile an hour to it out the back and left it there for first round. First round comes up, I draw Danny Dominguez. And I took the left lane like an idiot. I had lane choice and it is super, super sticky. As you can see, it's even getting stuck onto the front tires, which I know is nothing new. But what it did was, the golds I was on, so I paint the back of my rim so I know what compound I got going on. So these are the golds I was on. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, there you go. Not one, but 2. It just stripped the nuts on these plastic rims. And the passenger side nut came off, and I'm assuming that's why they have the left-handed threads, because when that spins, it's in the direction of the threads loosening. This one just spun inside the wheel and stayed on. So, picked my car up, went back, and I said, let me put some silvers on. I mean, it is super tight. The track is so tight. Tight meaning it's lots of traction. Sherry broke drive shafts. I know they're Traxxas, but I mean, she couldn't even get out, so we decided not for her to buy back. We didn't want to pop an ESC. We saw tires falling off, ESCs popping, so I put the silvers on for the second round. I drew Brett, and I gave him the good lane. He's laughing at me. I'm like, dude, I got to figure this shit out. This is what I run in everywhere I go, and look what it did to the silvers. Same exact thing. So that was the end of my day. Can't buy back after the second round, so I was out. I think I got 1 show-up point, so it's really a shitty day at the track. So I talked to a few people. Some people say buy the Speed Secret nuts, so I did. Also talked to another buddy of mine, and he turned me on to these drag race concept rims with a, I guess they bolt in the center, and the center is aluminum. So that's a lot cooler than throwing away these perfectly good brand new Voodoos. Because every time I do take them off, they never are the same. You can treat them all you want, they're just never the same. That's my experience. Last but not least is I bought another motor, which I obviously don't need yet. I got the R1. And I had BB go through it. Knows Spence spared the best of everything that he knows is in this little bad boy. Got to get some pinions coming, and we'll chuck that in. See if we can't get a few more mile an hour out of it. And from what my buddy told me, who did test this motor on Sunday, he said there's so much torque coming out of the hole that you don't have to use so much more, which will obviously make the battery happier. Wish I had some better report to do for this race. We'll see you at the next one. Y'all have a great week.